Okay, so here's an old 70s Cavalier USS-8-64 Coke machine. Now, I can thank my little brother for this because he got one. I couldn't figure out the allure until I used it a couple of times, and then I had to have one. So I got a cheap one, and refrigeration worked, but nothing else did. It didn't vend, didn't light up, didn't do anything other than refrigerated. So I tore it apart, found out the coin mechanism was bad. Coin mechs are like $150, $175. Figured there's got to be a better way. So after a week of playing with it, I finally figured it out. As you can see, it lights up. I'm missing a piece of glass, but I got it on its way. You can see the white light sticking out over the coin insert slot. But I just finally got it working. So the marquee all lights up here. And that's a standard. You can go to Lowe's and get the T8 fluorescent tube. They're like $5. But Lowe's carries them. And then there's a little starter right here inside behind us. There's 2 screws under here that takes it out. But there's a little starter there, and Lowe's carries those, 2 of them for $2. So I had to replace that. Then I had to get over the coin mech. I wasn't buying a coin mechanism. So I was, okay, let me tear into this. So moving around here. So behind the coin slot, there's supposed to be a plexiglass piece here. This light right here is the use exact change light. And then this light up here says have a Coke when it vends. So the 2 light bulbs that are in here are just old style 110 volt Christmas lights, which Lowe's had 4 of them for like $5. And I got to give the other 2, I used 2. I'm going to give the other 2 to my brother because neither one of his works. But he's got the plexiglass in his. You can see a little piece of it right there is still there. But I've got it coming. So the problem was how to get it to vend. So you can see this is an old open door style. You got to turn these. Right now it's locked, so it won't vend. So I had to try to figure out how to get it to vend. And there's nothing really clear on the internet about how to do this. So a lot of people put a push button in it, and they hide the push button in here, or they hide the push button down in here in the change thing. And I wasn't doing that. I didn't want a button to stick out anywhere. So I had to figure out how to wire it and get rid of the coin mech. But now I got it figured out. And to get it to vend, I've got it hidden behind the coin release button. So now, if you drop a change in here, it'll feed right through to the change machine, or the coin return. But to get it to work, you take this, you push this down, and see, it says have a Coke. Then you can open the door, and now it turns the doohickey, and then it vends, and then it goes back to use exact change only. And you can do that all day long. See, there you go. Have a Coke. Come on, grab another one. Back to. And how I did that was, ta-da! So this is called a Jones plug right here, and this is the original pigtail off the coin mechanism. Okay, so I'm thinking there's got to be a way. So I finally figured out that you have to take, and this is numbered 1 through 4 on the back, 5 through 8 on the front. So if you take 1 and 5 and jump them together, and 4 and 2 and jump them together, and then you go from 3 to one side of the switch, and the 1 and 5 that you jumped go together, and they come out to the other side of the switch. So it goes 1 to 5 to one side of the switch, 3 to the other side of the switch, and then 4 and 2 get jumped together. Okay. So then I had this momentary push button. Oh, by the way, this is 120 volts, so you want to get a switch rated for 120 volts. So I got this push button switch, okay? And you can see that it hides underneath of, well, I can't see because it's kind of sunny out here, but this is the coin return slot. It goes up and down. So I mounted it so that that tab, when you push on it, pushes that red button. And when you push the red button, it vends. Right? Have a Coke. And you go back in here, and it vends. So there you go. So if you want to know how to do this, I'll post it, or I'll tell you. You can send me an email and I'll tell you how to do it. Once again, this is just the pigtail off of the coin mechanism that was bad. I pulled it out. Matter of fact, there's the bad coin mechanism right there. And all I did was unmounted it. And that pigtail feeds right in here. And it feeds down to the bottom. And then mine was all burnt up. But there's 4 screws you take off to get to the back of this coin mechanism. And this resistor pack right here you can see is all burnt up. So, which made this junk. So when the Jones plug cable came through, I just cut it off right here. There's all that. And there's another side of it. So, but I just cut it out and used the pigtail as a factory pigtail. And now this is junk. And that takes its place. So isn't that cool? So now you can free vend your 70s style USS 8-64. And I know this works on a bunch of others. But like I said, this is a USS 8-64. It's a 70s model. It's like 6970. I haven't run the serial numbers to figure it out. But there it is. Oh, so there's our starter I was telling you about. That's those starters that Liz carries. A fluorescent tube. There's one there and there's one up here. Up in this corner. And this is that fluorescent tube I had to change. And that's how you change the light bulbs for the Have a Coke and the Use Exact Change bulbs. But yeah, that's it. So there you go. So my cheapy Coke machine purchase just turned into something. Now I gotta wait and get the shelves made because there's the shelves to dispense. The stock shelves were missing, so I got a guy making those because you can't buy them. But there it is. You push it, it vends, you open the door, you twist it, it goes back, and there you go. So, there it is. Nifty. Ah. Okay, fine. That's enough. Me and my stupid little projects. So, there you go. Have fun. I'm going to go find out if my shelves are done and load up my Coke machine.